Hello guys, welcome back to Startup GH. My name is Kekeli Michael. Thank you very much for support. Your support has brought us this far. The perception that farming is for poor people in Ghana is mainly due to some of these factors. One is the low income farmers in Ghana. Many farmers in Ghana struggle to make a decent income from farming due to low crop yield, lack of access to market, and limited access to credit and other financial services. This may lead to the perception that farming is for poor people. The lack of modernization and mechanization. Traditional farming practices in Ghana are labor intensive, often do not use modern technologies or equipment. As a result, farming is often seen as a hard and physical demanding job. Point to consider is the limited educational opportunities. The lack of educational and economic opportunities in the rural areas may lead to young people to view farming as a last resort and not as a viable career choice. And also the stigma attached to farming. There may be a cultural or social stigma attached to farming, particularly for those who have had the opportunity to pursue higher education and other forms of employment. In Ghana here, you know, somebody where you go like, has a master's in education or any field, if you tell a person to come and farm, based on the earlier point, farmers don't make enough or decent money from the farming. You will see it as something where they can wasting time. Yeah. Then the fourth point is the poor government policies. Yeah. Sometimes if there are no policies to protect farmers, just like no market, there is no standardization here. Farmers will farm, and at the end of the day, middlemen will come and do what? Come and buy it cheaper on the farm. If there was maybe a policy that regulate, you have to weigh your goods before selling, I think a lot of farmers will get value for money, and this will also promote or encourage others to also come on board and do farming. It's worth noting that the perception of farming being for poor may not be accurate, as there are many successful and profitable farmers in Ghana. But these factors may contribute to some of the reasons why people consider farming to be a poor man's job. Now, there are other factors that may contribute to this perception. One, lack of government support. Farmers in Ghana often lack access to government services such as extension service, credit, and subsidy can make it difficult for farmers to improve their productivity and profitability. And another thing is the poor infrastructure. Many rural areas in Ghana have poor infrastructure, such as poor network, which makes it difficult for farmers to transport their produce to market. Sometimes some of the roads that we apply to visit some of the farms in the videos you've been watching are very life-threatening, but these people go to the extreme and bring food to the cities. Insufficient storage and processing facilities. Many farmers in Ghana lack access to storage and processing facilities, which can lead to crop losses and reduced income. Lack of access to information and training. Many farmers in Ghana lack access to information and training, especially if it comes to modern way of farming, which may limit their ability to improve their productivity and profitability. A lot of farmers resort to YouTube, some of these videos that we post here, to start their farm. And to be honest with you, we do not tell you all the facts, because sometimes it may skip us. Every farmer has a secret, and sometimes you have to consult and pay before you get this this information. It keeps saying that farming is very profitable, but it is always advisable that you do what? You consult somebody who is in the field. If you are going to raise 20,000 to do a farm, I think it is only right for you to pay something small. If the person is even charging 1,000 for you to get maybe 30,000, it's worth it, instead of you going to lose all your hard-earned money. Also, another point you have to consider is the land tenure system in Ghana here. Land tenure issues can be a significant problem for farmers in Ghana, as many do not have secure rights to the land they farm. This can make it difficult for farmers to invest in their farms and improve their livelihood. There are political instability like the Boku and those places like that. No, farming, I don't think farming can go on because farmers are not safe there. Farming can be made profitable. Some possible strategies that could be considered are: one, improving access to market. If there are available markets for crops, like farmers go make money. This can be done by creating linkages between farmers and buyers, such as supermarkets, producers and exporters. This can help farmers to get better pricing for their products and reduce the risks associated with the market fluctuations. Secondly, providing extension services to farmers to access information and training on modern farming practices such as improved seed variety, soil management and techniques, and pest control. That is the whole thing you need to know about farming. Now, the third point is improving infrastructure. Roads, storage facilities can help farmers to transport the products to market more efficiently and reduce post-harvest losses. And the fourth point is providing credits and other financial services. This can help farmers to invest in their farms and improve their productivity and profitability. Now, I don't think now is the best time for you to go and take a loan for your farm, because the interest rate and the exchange rate will not favor you. It's not advisable for you to go and take loan right now. Next point is supporting research and development. Improve crop variety and farming practices that are adaptable to local conditions can help farmers to increase their yields and improve their livelihood. The sixth point is the improving land tenure systems. Land tenure system in Ghana is very difficult. Sometimes you want land to go and farm, and my brother, they will tell you that it's not for sale. It's not, and even if they are selling it, you should be aware of fraudsters. So land tenure system in Ghana is not like the government owns every land and you go and apply and get. You have to see families and stuff to get the land. Now this makes farming very difficult. So if there can be ways to improve land tenure system in Ghana, I think they will be confident. Speaking about land, this vast land is available for anybody who wants to get a place to rent and farm. I repeat, it's not for sale, it's just for rent, yearly rent. And I don't know if you want for longer. If you can speak with the family, maybe they can arrange something for you. It's just 10 minutes drive away from home in a town called Akwefe. So I met this farmer and I approached him. I was like, I need a place to try cassava. And he said, oh, they even have over 400 acres if I want to do. So we visited this place, and this is how the place looks like. The land is vast, but one disadvantage is there is no river passing through, and there are fire outbreaks, yearly fire outbreak, because there are a lot of hunters in the area. There's no cattle, and that is a plus for me. So if you're out there looking for land to farm and distance is not a problem for you, then you might consider this location. I got this place for 400 cedis for a year, which is better than where I was getting I think 800 or 1,000 a year. So this is another season you might want to consider this. Food is getting expensive. Thank you. If you are interested, you can call me on 054 406 4843. Thank you. Labor is also very affordable here. Now imagine you're a cattle farmer and send your cattle to go and graze, and you hear my brother, you can lose your animals. People can loot from your farm. People can just kill your animal. These are all challenges that if there's peace, farming will be profitable. We have the Nkonya Avenue, like farming is very risky there. So, I mean, these are some of the factors that can make farming very profitable. If you are out there and you are considering farming, you consider this point very well before taking a step to farm. End this video with a story. I remember in 2017, I was in Oti region, precisely Kwasa. It's a yam farming community. So I made some friends, like my young guys, around 18, 20 years. So we used to play ball together. I spent almost 6 months there. I think in my 4th month, they started harvesting. No, they started harvesting yam before I went there. But this guy kept his yam, like almost 3,000 pieces. Kept it under a hat. So anytime he comes to us, he'll be giving us, he'll come and cook, we are happy. So we became very close friends. Then one time he came to seek for loan of how much? I think 200 cedis. He wanted to send the yam to Accra and go and sell. When he come back, he'll give me money. So because I was friends with him, I gave him the money. And he left and came back the next week. Now when this guy was coming, he had sold all the 3,000 yams. Then back then they were selling about 100 pieces of the yam around 1,005, and he sent it to Accra. So I don't know how much he sold it in Accra, but when he came down, the money he made from the sales of 3,000 yam alone was even more than my annual salary. So this got me interested in farming, and I really wanted to do the yam farming. But looking at the schedule, my work, and combining with yam farming, it wasn't compatible. So I started looking out for crops that lasted longer and also had the potential to make me money. That was how I settled on ginger. But it was an eye-opener. Like the money he showed me, you know, sometimes the government workers, when you receive this money every month, you think they are okay, but as time goes on and your taste and when beer, how do you call it? Like the money don't go rich again, but this guy showed me more than my, how do you call it, my annual salary back then. And this was an eye-opener for me. Sometimes don't be deceived when these farmers come to you and be like, Charlie's money no day, money they lie, money day inside. Because when they are taking it, they take it, boom. I think this should be an eye-opener for you too. My point here is start farming, regardless, no matter what. Put your money inside the ground, now money day inside. If this is your first time, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.